Jamal Finkley, Black Tree TV. I mean, what a pleasure it is to be back here. First, just have a movie back in theaters, and to for your franchise to be responsible for that. I mean, how do you feel like bringing the world back to the screens, to the movie experience?
Well, it's a heavy responsibility. Hopefully we don't disappoint.
Yeah,
Because it's been a tough time for everybody, and we don't. I don't. I think, we wanted to merit and be worthy of going out and celebrating the theater experience again. And I don't know. I mean, you saw the film. It's like 2.5 hours. I call it 2.5 hours. The Fast and Furious buffet. Whatever you want, you can go get.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
It's ironic that you and Jordana and Luda and Tyrese's careers all started like 20 years ago, and even if not with this franchise, but when you first started, when you first appeared in Tokyo Drift, did you know that this was gonna go? Did you have any idea that this could go to 9, 10 installments?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, when I was doing Tokyo Drift, it was just survival. It was just grateful to have a job, and the experience of being, able to come behind these gates at Universal. I mean, most of it was just like, it's like a deer hit by, a headlight. So, I was just trying to understand it all, right? So the idea of it lasting to now, right? Now.
Letty.
Putain, tu vas tous nous tuer!
Not all of us.
I know the general public oftentimes makes these characters into real life people. So when you're out, do people expect you to be able to drift and to speed around? Did anybody else take me for a ride? What's the public's perception of you as a real person when you're outside of the franchise?
It's interesting. That's a great question because, I think, everybody wants me to be Han because they feel like they need Han in their life, It's like, aside from the cool factor, I think they just want somebody to be like their older bro, and to not be judgmental and just let them hang out in the clubhouse with us or in the garage, right? So, because so many people grew up with the franchise. A lot of people think that they grew up with me and they grew up with Han. So, literally my life is an invitation to people's garage, and they want to share their whole car history with me and give me a beer and and invite and ask me to stay over the night. I'm married. I got a family. I gotta go home, man. But they want that. It's like, and it made me understand why people needed Santa Claus. You needed something to believe in, right? To have hope for, and in a little way, Han is that. He's the friend or the bro that you always wish you had.
Yeah. You grew up in Georgia. I grew up in Georgia. When you look at now how Georgia's become this film production kind of capital, did you foresee that growing up back then?
No, man. Every day was trying to find the exit plan to get out of Georgia, right? To come to Hollywood. And when we were sent back to Atlanta to shoot some of the Fast movies, it's surreal, It's like trying so hard to get out, and then you're being sent back, right? Yeah. But how awesome is it? It's like full circle. That's how you get revenge from all the bullies, right?
Yeah.
You show up and go, hey, I'm back, right?
Yeah. Well, I love your characters, Han. I also always look forward to seeing your creepy special assistant DA, whatever it is, in Power Book and John Mack.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to you in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Thank you.
Keep on doing it, man. We'll keep on rooting for you. And,
Thank you so
and
much.
Don't let nobody make you drive fast, because
Yeah.
you're a real person.
Yeah. 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 It was- yeah.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you.